Good morning, God's people. Good morning. Grace and peace to y'all. Hope everybody doing well this morning. I wanted to talk about something. I was just thinking about, sometimes when we do things ourselves, why it gets worse and worse each time we do it, or when we act out ourselves, or when we allow people to take us to a place where God took us from. It gets worse, but if we allow God to, show us more and allow God to use us instead of us just being like, okay, you know what, since you ain't doing it, I'm gonna do it my way. It ain't gonna never work our way. It's never gonna work our way. Prime example. I'm sorry, I got something right here. But prime example, it's okay. I told my son's mother that we don't need a car seat. And, she have a tracking device on the car seat. I'm gonna be honest, it don't matter who hear it, she hear it. I'm gonna be honest, she have a tracking device on his car seat. And the reason she put it on there is so she can know, what's going on. And, I tried to go to court with it, and it didn't work out with, because they said it's her car seat, you don't have to take it. But you know how the situation can end up. Now, if I went to her and said, listen, like, don't give me the car, I'm not taking the car seat, she can say, oh, he threatened me, because she'd already done it before. She lied, about it, before. And I pray that God is helping her in that area. But to be honest, she lied before and, got me locked up. That's why I was locked up the first time. So, our son is walking now. And he was walking to me. And her mother, had the car seat in her hand. And I was about to say, I don't need it. But God said, no, don't say nothing. God said, don't say nothing. So I didn't say nothing. God said, allow me to handle it. Like I've been handling it. Allow me to take control of that and not you. Remember, you're not you no more. What I mean by that is that we are living for Christ. And we have to set example. As Christ set the example for us. We have to be the example and set the example. And I was going to say on the parent app, like, we don't need to take the car seat no more, this and that. But God just keep telling me, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about telling her anything. I'm going to handle it. And he's going to handle it. So I'm at a point where it's like, okay, God, you got it. You got it. I'm not going to do nothing about it, but you got it. So I believe and trust that you already did set it up, to where you want it to be. Because on the real, when I get the car seat, I take it and put it in the trunk, or I take it in the house and use my own car seat. Which she probably know, but she just want, to have some type of control. She have a evil narcissistic spirit, and I pray that God is helping her with that at the moment. I pray that she is delivered from that, and as well as God delivered me. So, I thank God for stopping me in my track, because I was about to say something like, listen, we don't need the car seat. But then that would have been a whole different situation. But when God say no, it means no. When he say don't say nothing, it means don't say nothing. Because God got it all in control. He got everything under control. So, I wanted to say is that we have to trust God. And sometimes it gets hard to trust God because God do things unorthodox. I'm sorry. I couldn't get the word out of my mouth. But God do things in different ways. So when God do something, he do it for permanent. When we do something, it's not permanent. We might think it is, but it's not. So I'm no longer that person that I used to be. I am saved and sanctified and Holy Ghost filled. So that means that I will praise that holy name singly every single day, every single second. And even if she don't think I changed, or nobody else think I changed, it don't matter what they think. It matters what they see. It matters what I'm showing people. I'm showing you. When I do my videos, I have to show you by example. Not tell you, okay, this is how you're supposed to live. You know, I can't tell you how you're supposed to live. Only the Holy Ghost can tell you. Just like the Holy Ghost can tell me. But the Holy Ghost lives within us all. And we all are testimonies. We all have testimonies. So I listen to other brothers and sisters because it's their testimony, and it helps me as well as, you know, me helping someone else. Remember, we help each other. You know, no one is better than the other. But that situation made me think about how good God is. Because I could have been like, you know, no, don't worry about it. You don't got to give me a car seat. I got this car seat in the car. And I was going to, you know, go to the doctors and say, can I get a note about the car seat? And so I was like, you don't have to do all that. Don't do all that. Because God is about to handle it. God has already handled it already. It's already in God's hands. You know, she might not know, but I know. I don't know exactly what God's going to do, but I know He already got something great lined up. So just remember, when your situation, when you want to zap out or you want to say something to somebody, you know, remember that God kept you. Remember that God carries us. Remember that we hold the whole armor of Jesus. Remember, you know, remember that God is able and God keep us. So allow God to continue keeping us. Keep our tongue at times, because sometimes our tongue can be the end of things. It can be detrimental, and also it can destroy us and others. You know, allow God to reign in us. Allow God to really work in us. When we say, God, I'm gonna let you, I surrender, we gotta really surrender and let God be God. Let God do God. That's all I wanted to say, people. I love y'all. Grace and peace.